Yeah, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Just tell us your name, please.
my name is Bob Dio.
And I'm George Lombardo.
To the esteemed legislators present today, and specifically to co-chairs Representative Maria Horn and Senator John Bonfera, thank you for the opportunity of addressing this critical issue concerning Governor's Bill SB number 1246, Section 3, which addresses the film tax credit and which I oppose. Again, my name is Bob Dio, a Newington resident and a longtime Screen Actors Guild actor member, director, screenwriter, and occasional producer. And I'm here for the third consecutive year, advocating on behalf of the filmmakers of Connecticut. As co-founder and active member of the Connecticut Film and TV Alliance, we represent over 14,000 individuals within our state's entertainment industry, which includes full-time filmmakers, part-time workers, gig workers, and independent contractors. In fact, when considering the wider network of industries that support film, it's evident that approximately 45,000 individuals benefit from this sector. For years, we have championed the idea of attracting more major film productions to our state, thereby generating job opportunities across all areas of the film industry. We have consistently proposed an increase in the film tax credit incentive program from the current 30% to possibly 35%, enhancing our appeal to high-budget film productions. Yet, we are now facing a proposed reduction of this tax credit to 25% for production expenses exceeding $1 million. This proposed cut is not only counterproductive, but detrimental to our state and the film industry. Reducing the tax credit will likely deter production companies from considering Connecticut as a viable location. Instead, they will aggregate, as you've heard many times today, towards other states with a more attractive tax incentive program, thereby bringing their money with them. It feels as though we are being compelled to undermine our state's financial interests. As you are all aware by now, the influx of film production into our state spurs economic growth. Each production leads to increased tax revenue from the wages of workers, virtually all of them who reside in Connecticut, as well as taxes generated through hotels, transportation, rentals, and various ancillary services provided to the industry. To be succinct, reducing the film tax incentive from 30% to 25% for high budget projects with an intended trickle-down effect on lower budget films will result in the decline of film production in Connecticut. Without film productions, we lose not only the economic benefits, but also the potential for future growth in our state's entertainment landscape. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Cue, Mr. Lombardo.
Hi, yeah, I'm on. Thanks so much for letting me speak here tonight. I'm an actor who's lived in Connecticut for most of my life. I've seen how the state has progressed from the 1960s to today. I've seen how tax incentives have generated long-term commerce and revenue for the state, and those that have been dangerous boondoggles. But one thing I have seen firsthand is how this state's film industry has benefited from the 30% tax credit. It's been asserted that for every dollar lost to the tax credit, it's more than made up for by the increased commerce and tax revenues that commerce creates. Some may be skeptical about this, but if one just works on one film set, TV show, commercial, or sporting event, the cascading effects already discussed here many times, just becomes obvious. We're creating a healthy, sustainable momentum in Connecticut regarding Connecticut's film industry. We've just created the Connecticut Film Trail, showcasing all of the state has to offer when it comes to locating productions in our state. In a few short years, the Connecticut Film and TV Alliance has done much to not only bring productions to the state, but they're also working toward creating a permanent film and TV infrastructure, including established studios, production facilities, so we will no longer be a, quote, flyover state, but a destination in its own right. And The 30% tax credit is a major contributing factor to maintaining this momentum by giving us an edge over the competition. Reducing it by 5% will destroy this edge. Now is not the time to stall the momentum by reducing the tax credit. My personal experience.
You've reached 5 minutes for a panel. Please summarize.
Just my own experience. In the past year, working in Connecticut, for the first time ever, I've done more work in Connecticut than I have in New York. Now, how's that for momentum? I have more to say, but much has been said tonight. And please, please continue increasing the momentum we have here, increasing the revenues in this state, increasing this industry and making it a strong, permanent, viable industry will do so much to help all these other problems we're talking about as far as Oak Hill, child's tax credits. We would have less of a need for that if we had more businesses and industries like this.
Thank you both.
Thank you very much.